I'm going to show you how to use the open number line to subtract decimal numbers. First, you're going to start with the smaller number and mark that to the left of the number line, which is, in our case, is going to be 1 6400ths. Next, I'm going to add up and make jumps until I reach 5 1600ths. And then I'm going to add up the jumps I made to get my final answer. So I'm going to start off by adding 600ths from 5 1600ths to 1 6400ths. So I'm going to make a really small jump of 600ths. And the reason I added 600ths to 1 6400ths is because I know 600ths and 400ths gives me 1000ths. So now the number that I've landed on so far is 1 70 hundredths. Next, I'm going to add up by ones. So I have 1 70 hundredths. I'm going to add 2 70 hundredths. I'm going to jump up to 2 70 hundredths. I'm going to make another jump of 1 to get 3 70 hundredths. And then I can make another jump of 1 because I haven't reached 5 1600ths yet. When I add another jump of 1, I get 4 70 hundredths. I can't add any more ones because it will get me past 5 1600ths. So I'm going to mark my jumps. I've added +1, +1, +1. So far I'm at 4 70 hundredths. I still need to get to 5 1600ths. Next, I'm going to make a jump of 30 hundredths because I know 30 hundredths plus 4 70 hundredths will give me 5. Now I'll just add on 16 hundredths. To get 5 16 hundredths. And the last thing I'm going to do is add up all of the jumps I made to get to 5 16 hundredths. First I'm going to add my wholes. I know that 1 plus 1 plus 1 is 3. And then I can add 30 and 16 hundredths mentally to get 46 hundredths to this number. So far my jumps total to 3 46 hundredths. Lastly, I have to add the 6 hundredths, and I'm going to break the 6 hundredths into 4 2 hundredths so I can do it mentally. So 3 46 hundredths plus 4 hundredths is 3 50 hundredths plus 2 hundredths is 3 52 hundredths. So 5 16 hundredths minus 1 64 hundredths is 3 52 hundredths. And that's how you use the open number line to subtract decimal numbers.